Hello, we're back and we're on 2.1 number 27 still, and this time we're going to do part E as in elephant. It says to draw a frequency bar graph. Now, you would think drawing a graph would be easy in Excel, but oh no. Microsoft has never figured out a way to do this correctly, so we'll just have to muddle through it as best we can. Now, what you want to do for a frequency bar graph is you want to highlight the frequencies. So I'm going to double click and then drag my cursor down. Do not highlight the total. If you do that, it'll make the graph wrong. So don't go down to the 25. Stay up and stop right here at the 1. Then you can lift up on your cursor. And then you want to click Insert to bring up the Insert ribbon. That's what this is called. And you want to choose Column. So click on Column. And we're only ever going to pick the top left-hand column graph. The rest are, well, not as good. So let me click on that. And ta-da, you have a bar graph. But it's a crummy bar graph. I mean, first of all, you have this useless legend thing over here that's pointless, and the title doesn't make any sense at all. You don't have any axis labels, and then these numbers down here make no sense at all. So let's get rid of the easy things first. Let's click on the frequency. If you just click on it, it'll make this little bar around it. Now you can right click if you like and delete right here at the top. Or if you can just click on it and press the delete key, that'll work too. There, gone, useless. Now let's click up here on the title, and then I'm going to highlight it and start typing something else. How about frequency bar graph of baseball position? That sounds good. Now, the real big problem in all of this is these stupid horizontal axis labels. These are no good. So we're going to right click down here on the numbers, anywhere will do, and we're going to go to Select Data. So click there, and then over on the right you can see it says Horizontal Category Axis Labels. We want to edit those. Right now they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is pointless. So we want to edit them, and then it asks you, where do you want your labels to come from? Well, where we want them to come from is right here, right? The center field, the designated hitter, and so on. Uh-oh, I can't see it. Well, that's okay. You can cancel. It's going to be annoying. Cancel and get out of here. Just move the graph down. Kind of pick it up. I double clicked on it and I'm just shoving it around. There, I can see I'm going to want D2 to D9. All right. Well, it's not as great, but I'll scroll down to it. There we go. Let's try it again. Right click, select data, edit, and I can move this down too. Just double click and you can move it around. You can just type if you want. You can type D2 colon D9, or you can take your mouse up here and highlight it. That'll work too. Don't get the total. Total's not any good to us. We only want it to go up to third base. And you can see what it's saying is it's saying look at 2.1 number 27. That's our sheet, right? Excuse me, our tab title. And then we want D2 in dollar signs. That just means it's not going to change, to D9 with the dollar signs, and say OK. And then say OK. And then now let me scroll down. There they are. Look at that graph. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Now if you want to add labels, which is always a good idea, especially over here because you want to make a note that these are frequencies, particularly if you didn't write frequency bar graph up here. So you can go to the right up here on the top to where it says layout. And you can click on that and that brings up the layout ribbon. And I'm going to go to axis titles. So let me click on that. And it asks you if you want the horizontal or the vertical. So I'm going to do the vertical, and I like the rotated title personally, but you're welcome to use whichever one you like. And if I'm just going to start typing frequency, and it shows up here, see it, frequency in the formula bar. And then when I press enter, it's going to change that title from axis title to frequency. That's done. Let me click again, and I'll do the horizontal axis title below the axis. I'm going to type, you can highlight and type if you like, baseball player position. There we go. We're all set and the frequency bar graph is done. Gorgeous.